Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ace Attorney, episode 24. Yeah, this is the last episode of season 1. But hey, this is not the end of it. But I bet season 2 will be the finale one. So, yeah, that's why. Of course, they're not gonna make season 3, because season 1 and 2 counts as a story of Phoenix Wright want to become a lawyer and all the stuff. So here is the last episode. It's called Farewell My Turnabout Last Trial. So yeah, here we go. Here it is. Last trial, last episode.
You are able to see us?
Yes.
And I am quite eager to begin.
As am I. Name and occupation. I am known as Shelley the Killer, a professional assassin by trade.
Wait, what is this? A machine is testifying?
It's a special radio transmitter. As long as we do not trace its source, the witness will testify candidly.
Hold on! How can we verify he's who he says he is?
Ah, yes. Please wait one moment.
Please,
Maya? Was that a woman?
Maya?
Go on! I have no objection to this witness's identity!
Since the defense has no
Maya's
objection,
talking on
I
the
believe
phone.
we should proceed as planned.
Very well. Your witness?
Thank you. First question. Did you kill Juan Corrida at the behest of your client? Yes. That is the job for which I was hired.
Wait, what?
And would you please tell us the name of that client? Before I answer you, I would like to make one thing clear.
What might that be?
To an assassin, maintaining trust with the client is paramount. And that is exactly the reason why I'm speaking with you today.
And what's that mean?
I always perform my duties with the utmost precision and in total confidentiality, and I expect nothing less than the same from my clients. Do you understand, Mr. Wright?
You mentioned trust. But have you ever been betrayed by a client?
If that were to happen, I would dispose of them with extreme prejudice. I may be a contract killer, but I would never stoop so low as to become a traitor.
And yet here you are, ready to break your vow of total confidentiality.
I wish it weren't so. But in this case, my client has violated my professional code of ethics.
How so?
In order to protect themselves, they've thrown an innocent man under the bus. I find that unforgivable. You've amply explained your reasoning. So then, I want you to tell the court the name of the person who contracted you to assassinate Juan Corrida. Sure. I will give you what you're asking for. My client is Adrian Andrews.
You're absolutely certain?
that is not true.
No.
Never do that.
It's not Adrian.
What?
Adrian Andrew.
Pulled a hit on Miles Edgeworth. I'm sure he was supposed to say it was Ungard.
He's trying to protect his client.
That's the truth, and I would expect a full exoneration for Mr. Matthew Ungard.
It was her.
Objection! Your Honor, I have the right to cross-examine this witness first. Mia, I'm a defense attorney, but I still believe in the truth. I can't accept that verdict.
Okay, but the witness swore it was not your client who hired him. What exactly do you intend to discover?
Mr. Wright, I believe the testimony I've given has been more than beneficial to your case.
You had told us earlier that absolute trust between you and your client was the most important factor.
Yes?
Then please explain how you determine if your client is in fact trustworthy or not.
Before accepting any contract, I always make a point of meeting them in person.
I speak to them face to face, look them directly in the eye. It's vital to making such a deal with someone.
So you're saying you met this client in the same manner?
Yes. We decided on a secure location to chat. He came across as trustworthy to me.
Got him.
You're claiming to have met with Adrian Andrews, correct?
Very astute, Mr. Wright.
And upon this meeting, you found him to be someone you could trust.
Indeed.
Sorry, but I don't believe you.
Why not?
Because it is obvious. You and Adrian Andrews have never met.
What makes you say that?
Your testimony today ignores one extremely blatant fact. Like you don't know her at all.
Excuse me.
Did you say her?
If you had actually met her as you are
The
claiming,
photo is sweating.
one look would have told you she is definitely a woman.
You have to be joking.
But how can a man like him make such a mistake?
It's possibly due to her name.
Adrian Andrews. It seems like they could be a man or a woman.
If the witness does indeed meet with every client before taking a job, I must ask why he has never met Ms. Andrews.
I'll tell you. It's because she was never really his client in the first place. Now then, will you please explain this contradiction? I'm all ears.
Pardon me, sir, but it's you who's being contradictory. My testimony today has made an excellent case for the man you're defending, correct? So why are you so aggressively taking me to task?
Well, because I
made myself abundantly clear on what I feel about traitors, did I not, Mr. Wright? Do you understand how that pertains to you? Very well. We shall have to say our goodbyes now. There's something extremely important I have to go dispose of.
I'm begging you not to do it.
Yes? Then bring this trial to an end at once.
Hold on. What is going on here? Do you know, Edgeworth?
We can't keep doing this. He's ready to kill Maya.
I remember now. This case was just a bit out of the ordinary, and I accepted Miss Andrews' request through the mail. Right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Whatever you say. And as of this moment, I have no further questions.
The witness has stated on the record that Adrian Andrews did indeed hire him to murder Juan Corrido.
I can't let her go down for this.
Since that's the case,
Ay,
will the
ay,
defendant
ay.
step forward?
Thank you, Your Honor. I've been waiting for this.
I won't say that you're an innocent man. Not after driving that poor young woman to suicide. However, it would seem you are innocent of killing Mr. Corrido.
Of course I am. But I gotta say, the defense almost hosed me. Come on, I'm the guy as refreshing as the spring breeze. Right, Mr. Wright? Anyway, let's get to the good part when you hand down that sweet not guilty verdict.
If you get that slime bag an acquittal, I'll never forgive you.
But you'll die if I don't. And Adrian would go to jail for a crime she didn't commit. That's not justice. No matter what happens, someone's life will end today because of my choice.
Phoenix.
Now, defense. At this time, I would like to hear your final statement on this matter.
I request that you find my client.
Find him what?
I'm sorry, Maya. I have to follow my heart. So...
Hold it!
Whoa!
Karma!
Wait, what are you doing here?
There's
Fine,
something
karma?
The court. Phoenix Wright! Don't worry. I was monitoring the police radio earlier. Scruffy's doing okay.
You're back!
Your Honor, in my hand, I hold the final piece of evidence we'll need in this case.
What are you doing? The trial's over. We won.
I have no objection to it. We're here today to uncover the truth, after all.
Is that some kind of video? Just what specifically does it contain?
I verified the contents myself. What it contains is the very moment that the hitman Shelley DeKiller took the life of Juan Corrida.
Order! Order in the court! I will not allow the video disc to be entered into evidence.
And why not?
We've already established that DeKiller was the one who committed the crime. Therefore, further proof is meaningless.
What?
That's
Bruh.
right, attorney. Totally meaningless.
No. Is it really over?
You can't give up yet, Phoenix. You've just got to turn your thinking around.
But how?
The judge just told us that he doesn't need the evidence. Surely there has to be somebody that does.
But who would need it?
I know you can figure that out for yourself.
So, do you mind bringing the rest of us into your little conversation, Mr. Wright?
I don't mind at all. You need to see this video right now.
Oh?
The crime scene was being monitored, and the one who set it all up was Matthew Ungard.
What? No way.
The
Yes!
footage was being transmitted to Ungard's residence, where it was saved to a video disc.
That's very interesting. The client had asked that I protect a disc, so I took it from his house when I left.
I have it in my hands as we speak. He insisted that I not watch it, and of course I kept my word.
The very same footage should be on the one that I delivered. In fact, it was a copy.
Really? Who made it?
Maya. She didn't sit around the whole time dreaming of food.
None of this is true. You gotta believe me.
Your client referred to this video as his insurance.
Had to have some insurance. Do you really think I'm just gonna trust an assassin? If he tried to blackmail me or say I killed Juan, I have video evidence of him in the act.
It would appear
Liar.
that I have been deceived from the very beginning.
Yes. His entire life is based around deception.
Screw you!
What do you think, witness? You had stated your attitude on traitors was quite severe, to say the least.
My contract with Ungard has been nullified. I might add that I now have a new target.
Who is that?
The vainglorious buffoon who dared to betray me.
Oh God, please no! Don't kill me!
Now, Mr. Wright, I suppose I should return the thing which is so precious to you, as promised.
Well, you heard your verdict earlier, didn't you? You're a free man, not guilty.
However, were I in your shoes, I would be in constant fear of death at the hands of a ruthless assassin.
Regardless if you're guilty or not, your life is over!
Oh my god, that's stop.
I believe that this murder trial has finally reached its conclusion. I pronounce the defendant, Matthew Ungard.
Wait! I did it! I had him whacked off!
What is that supposed to mean?
I hired the killer to murder Juan! It's all because of me! No, he's gonna murder me! I can't go back home! Not now, not ever! Just say I'm guilty and lock me up! Please!
Very well then. After considering the arguments that have been put forth on all sides in this case, I declare defendant Mr. Matthew Ungard is guilty.
Yes! Don't do that again.
Good job, Phoenix.
Let's go!
Miss Andrews!
I think she may have found justice.
Yes.
Why are you smiling?
Huh?
He's guilty. That means you lost today. Does crushing defeat make you happy?
You wouldn't understand.
Edgeworth.
What do you mean by that?
I once felt the same way. I did whatever it took to get the verdict I wanted, and as a result piled up victory after victory. But then I crossed paths with Phoenix Wright once again. After the first defeat of my career, I'd felt I had lost everything. I'd soon find myself in the defendant's chair. That's when I witnessed everything I had believed in come crashing down. I had no choice but to leave that life behind.
A lawyer who can't achieve victory might as well be dead.
Surely you must have realized that the defeat would be the start of a new beginning.
That is just foolish drivel.
You may try and hide it, but the truth reveals itself. We must trust each other, and be firm in our belief that we're all fighting in service for the truth.
We should trust our opponent?
Indeed. Ultimately, both sides are working towards the same goal. You already knew that, didn't you? That is why you couldn't accept how I had changed.
When I first heard you disappeared, it felt like a huge betrayal. You're the reason I became a lawyer. The way you fought for me when I had no one else changed my life forever. And then you betrayed your own character. That's why I put away the symbol of our friendship. But I was mistaken. You sacrificed your ego, admitted to the world you were wrong. You realized that you can't do it alone. That working together is the only way we can reach out to the truth. You saved my life. I mean it. Thank you.
Aww.
You realize I'm only doing my job.
How foolish! Two losers licking each other's wounds!
Okay, chill.
Francisca.
Maya!
Maya!
Hey!
I missed you so much!
I'm so glad you're safe. Oh, what a relief! Here.
Wait, what? wait, hold up.
Hanging in there.
It was scary.
Yeah, I know it was. You did great.
I never gave up hope!
Wait, what? Why? Why is Dick Gumshoe in a I don't know what they're called, but I don't know.
Really brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it, bro?
It sure does, pal.
Phoenix,
Yes?
please keep an eye on Maya for me.
Sure.
And I will always be looking out for you too.
Thanks, sis.
Keep training hard, okay?
Oh, wow! Mystic Maya, you're back! Thank you, Pearls! I was so worried!
Really brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it, brother?
It sure does, pal.
You defeated the bad guy, didn't you? The evil superhero?
Now we gotta catch the killer.
Oh no, I lost Signal Blue!
No need to worry, lady. I got your back.
Thanks so much, sweet gum!
My body.
Oh, sorry about that.
I'm still standing. Just a flesh wound or whatever.
Oh my god.
Thanks.
Having this is what kept me strong.
And thinking about you kept me strong. Really brings a tear to your eye, right, pal?
Sure does, bro.
I almost forgot about how hungry I am. Come on, let's have a feast. Are you hungry? Shrimp for the little one. Thanks, it smells so delicious. And a pork cutlet for you, Larry.
Wow, how cool of you.
Steak for the detective.
Don't mind if I do.
And for Nick, pickled radish.
How generous of you.
Where are you going? Running away?
Shut up! Ugh. You don't know what it's like. All the pressure of having the Von Karma name.
No.
Father is a true genius, but I never will be. All of my life, I haven't let myself admit that fact.
Prosecutors do not fight for fame and glory. You do well to learn that.
Stop it! You were always just one step ahead of me. And so damn smug. That's the reason I wanted to defeat that man.
You mean Phoenix Wright, don't you?
If I could best the one who took you down, I could get some kind of revenge.
I understand.
I can't do what you did. I can't throw it all away.
Yes, you can. After watching what he went through, you should realize that you have the same fight inside of you. I'm not giving up on my journey. If that's what you're doing, go it alone. I'll still fight.
I'm Francisca Von Karma. Don't fool yourself. You hear me, Miles? I won't walk in your shadow forever. Our fight's just begun. I'm stronger than you. first saw this, I knew that it belonged to you. We'll meet in the courtroom again someday, Phoenix Wright. Until then, I'll be holding on to it.
I love Phoenix Wright,
That's the
man.
story
I
of a
love
rookie
Phoenix
attorney.
Wright.
A man who needed to be
One of my
tested to find
favorite
out who he truly
characters.
is.
My
But now
first
he said goodbye to
favorite
that man and
characters,
ready to
by the
begin
way.
a brand new chapter in my life. Of course, not everything is
Maya, why are you still?
Objection! You're far too naive. Still a rank amateur.
It would serve you quite well to rethink your argument, Mr. Wright.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. I know there's gotta be a contradiction somewhere. Objection!
Let's go. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do for Ace Attorney episode 24. So yep, guys, that's it. That's really it. That's all I had to say. This is not the end, but hey, season 2 will be the end. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like, and if you didn't, please leave a dislike. And if you enjoy my content, please subscribe button. And this is not over yet. Season 2 is coming up. Okay, season 2 is coming up. So make sure that season 1 was not the finale, but season 2 will be the finale. So yeah. Anyway, peace out. Bye.